I've had a few of you ask why I keep featuring Sabrent on the channel, and there's a very good reason for it. They produce fantastic products that are very keenly priced as well, and that always perform as I expect. And in today's video I've got 3 products to show you that I think you'll find very interesting. They were all sent in to me free of charge by the manufacturer. No money's exchanged hands for this video. They haven't asked me to say anything in particular, just to share with you my opinion and how I've been using these over the past few weeks. So let's take a closer look. What we've got here is the Sabrent HDMI wireless extender. The model number on this is the DA-HDWE. It's a peer-to-peer wireless HD transmission system which will allow you to transmit HDMI wirelessly, so a video feed wirelessly with audio up to 50 feet or 15 meters. On the front here it shows 2 of the components in the box, and also the mounting bracket as well that you get for the transmitter. So this allows peer-to-peer video transmission, full HD, 24, 50 or 60 frames per second with accompanying PCM audio. It's DSLR compatible. There's also an IR pass-through as well. You get everything you need inside the box, including that additional mounting bracket, all of the cables, the little IR extenders, all included to get you up and running. This is the main component, of course, which is the receiver. This is a really nicely made metal casement to this. I've already attached the antenna, which obviously needs to be there to get that really good range. And then round on the back here, we've got the input for the power supply. We've also got a couple of little LED status lights, HDMI output, and also IR in. So taking a look at the other portion, this is what you're going to attach to your sort of output device. This has got HDMI built in on this end here. So if you were using this with a DSLR camera or mirrorless camera, for example, you would have to convert this to the appropriate connector. To get power to this, we've got micro USB, and then we've also got an IR output as well on here. So this is very, very compact, really easy to use, and the video transmission seemed very stable during my tests. Good quality video. Yes, it only supports full HD, but wirelessly. So you've got to take into account this is a wireless sort of peer-to-peer transmission system which works exceptionally well. So this is the Sabrent DA-HDWE. This is the Sabrent USB Uss4. It's a 4-port and 4-computer USB 2 Peripheral Sharing Switch. So this allows you to connect to up to 4 computers and share up to 4 USB devices. It's PC and Mac compatible. USB 2, which is a little bit of an older connection, of course, or an older speed connection. I do hope that we see a USB 3 version of this in the future. But basically it consists of a really generous amount of wire, first of all, because we're going to need to get these connections between up to 4 computers, and these can be Windows-based PCs or Macs. So we've got 4 USB-A type connections, USB 2 speed on this end to connect your computers, and then your peripherals you connect into the 4 USB ports on this little breakout box. Little tiny LED lights on the top here. We can also run power to this as well. There's a micro USB connector on the back, and then we've got this little control button which allows us to quite simply switch between devices. This is extremely useful if you want to share wired, sort of older wired peripherals between computers, because after all, not everything is wireless and not everything is suitable to be connected wirelessly. This is a very, very useful device. This is the Sabrent 4-port and 4-computer USB 2 Peripheral Sharing Switch. What I've got here is the Sabrent 2-port USB Type-C KVM switch with 60 watt power delivery. This allows you to control 2 computers with only 1 mouse or keyboard. There's also a monitor output on this as well. So this is what you get inside the box. Really nice that in addition to the switch itself, they do include the cables that you require as well. So we've got 2 USB-C cables included, so that's really nice. And then we've got the actual KVM switch itself. This is really nicely made, very, very nice. It's ultra light. I was expecting it to be a lot heavier, but it's got like a plastic casement, so very, very nice indeed. It's got this breakout cable which allows you to switch. If I just show you this on camera, this allows you to switch between the PCs that you've got connected. So it's just a simple single push button on here to switch between PC1 and PC2. And then you've got all of your connections on the KVM switch itself. They're all marked up really nicely. So on the end here we've got HDMI, which is going to go to your monitor. Then we've got 2 USB-A connectors. You could convert these if you've got a USB-C keyboard and mouse, for example, or you could even put wireless dongles in here and use wireless keyboard and mouse. That would be an option as well. But these are primarily for a wired keyboard and mouse. You'd put your mouse or keyboard in here, mouse or keyboard in here. And then you've got 2 USB-C connectors which go to your computers, and this supports Mac and Windows systems. So you can connect one to a Mac, one to a PC, for example. And then we've also got some power delivery ports as well. So these are 60-watt power delivery on these USB-Cs and can be used to power devices. And then once everything's connected, you can switch between the two. So you can have one keyboard and one mouse controlling 2 computers. Very, very useful, especially if you have like a couple of PCs or you operate in a multi-platform environment where you've maybe got a Mac and a PC that you switch between. You can have your Mac connected here, Windows PC connected here, and switch between the two. Very, very useful switch and highly recommended. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the look at these Sabrent products. Really very, very useful all in their own right. And if you want to pick up any of these for yourself, check out the links down in the video description. There's also a link down there to the Sabrent website. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in another video very, very soon.